High leverage practices bridge the gap between special education and general education, helping us as educators reach better outcomes for our students. When I realized that Mays was coming out with this training around high leverage practices, I knew I had to jump on the bandwagon because it's what evidence-based practices is what's best for students. And I wanted to get a further in-depth understanding so I could take that back to my district.
I think the high leverage practices are a lot of things that teachers know already, but they might not have ever identified them as a high leverage practice. Having been in the classroom for 15 years, you start to get that innate sense as a teacher, right, of like what good teaching looks like, but at the same time, being able to identify and help support others in their practice and just what are those indicators and are we hitting what we need to be doing.
I had heard about them and I knew the general framework that there's pillars and then embedded practices. One of the core four is instruction and academics and behavior. And I do think that as a special educator, one of the core of what we do because we design specially designed instruction. And so we need to know what that looks like. How we can adapt it for students with different needs, and also understanding that students need more than just academic instruction, but behavioral, social, emotional.
Looking at these perspectives, it just adds additional clarity and some nuance to some of the high leverage practices and exactly how it should be operationalized in the classroom.